Hey guys, welcome back to Toy Tengoku. This week we've got another special one for you, something we've never done before. It's Bandai's Digivolving Spirit line, which means, of course, that it's Digimon. So this is based on an old line that Bandai did years ago. I don't know how many years to be exact, but they've really improved on it. The transformations are so much better. The proportions are better. Just everything's much nicer.
It's got
and
die-cast pieces as well. Wow.
And this one is, of course, as you can see, MegaKabuterimon. Now, we were talking about the title actually of this because it's really funny. So in Japanese, it's Atlur Kabuterimon, and in English, it's Mega. But kabuto
means like bug. It's that.
No, the name Kabuterimon comes from the name in Japanese Kabuto Mushi, which is a beetle, and so that's what this guy is obviously based on. He's a beetle.
But for some reason they didn't translate that across.
Right. So they changed it from Atlur to Mega, but instead of coming up with a new name like Beetlemon or something, instead of Kabuterimon, they just kept the Japanese. So I thought that was an interesting.
Maybe it's the same
point.
as with Pokemon. They change half of them because they don't make any sense in English. But then the other half they keep because it sounds cool, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. Does Kabuterimon sound cool?
I mean, it's pretty cool,
It's
I think.
Cool. Not sure.
Of course, my favorite's like Garomon, because I'm a cat fan, so what can I say?
I like the little orange rat, flying hamster or whatever it is.
Anyways, so we're going to crack this open, check out his transformation, and we'll see you after that review. All right, let's take a look at MegaKabuterimon.
Yeah, this art is really cool. Now, I was saying that I think it looks cooler than the actual picture of the item.
Of course, an illustration is going to look more detailed, but I really like it, especially this form. So let's look at him.
Yeah, I want to see what those eyes look like. They're like clear parts, right?
Yeah, and it looks like certain colors will change as you transform him. So let's just see what that's all about.
Oh, cool.
So here he is right out of the box. He looks big and mean. Look at those teeth. So, as promised by the die-cast parts, he is pretty heavy, which is nice. It feels really sturdy.
See, he good. Oh yeah,
well, he can stand up on his own, which is good because he only comes with this.
He's got massive feet.
So he's kind of got a stand, but we'll figure that out later.
It's got good weight to it. I like this. Okay.
So here's the stand. It just fits underneath. Basically to give him a little extra pillar there to balance on if his legs are wobbly, but we just stood him up before and he was fine.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on what pose you have him in.
Yeah, if he's top heavy, I guess he'll fall over, but
yeah, let's take a 360 look at this guy. So first the arms. So the shoulders, pretty nice. He can't really move like back too far
because of the shell, right?
Right, because of the shell. But this right here rotates, so that's okay. So you can easily do poses like that, like he's waving.
And I guess the other arm's exactly the same. Yeah, it is.
Same
joints.
It's really nice because the style, this bug leg kind of style,
works well for having joints.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've got two joints right there, so he can easily touch his own shoulder. And then the hand rotates around. And he's got 4 of those. The lower arms do not have the double joints, they just have one.
Oh, okay.
But you can still do quite a lot with them, as you can see. The legs rotate on this ball. So he can easily do the splits. And then he's got a knee joint right there. Let's see. It doesn't go back very far, but I'm sure you don't really need him to do much more than that. It can fold in a bit too.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure that's part of the transformation as well. And then his leg can rotate around. He also has Poseable Toes, just 2 of them. And then this back claw, which poses as well.
There for the original form.
Yeah.
They flip around, I think.
Yeah, these, of course, because they're transforming from a much cuter form, they have some pieces on them that are not really related to their final form so much. This guy not so much, because he does have a red shell in his mega form, but the ladybug
effect probably won't be there. Yeah,
is gone. It's trying to be a smooth shell there. Let's see, what else do we got? This is for the transformation, so that's not really posable, I would say. His jaw can open and close. That's about it. The head doesn't move too much, but it can go back and forth because, well, that's for the transformation as well. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can pose the arm, so I'm sure you could have fun doing some battle poses with this guy. All right, let's transform him into his cute form.
Okay, so first is the head. Well,
okay,
these
wait
have
a
to
second.
be
Okay,
all
so
down.
we've got to get the arms all down. Just
yeah,
normal,
like
normal standard position, and we'll take this base off. Head goes down.
So you fold the arms round like that.
Turn the legs like this, putting the claws up and turning there, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, what we're doing is just folding it up and putting the shell,
Tucking it in.
turning the shell around and tucking it in. So, the last one is we need to put these arms up like this. So now we've got him basically inside there. And the next step is to flip all of these dots around, which is the funnest part, probably.
Because the other bit was so much fun.
It was a little difficult for us to figure out the instructions. Even though they're in Japanese, there are picture instructions, so it's not like there's a language problem. It's just, it's a little hard to tell what's going on with all of his parts.
It's in black and white. It's really hard to like distinguish where the head is.
Yeah.
Well, we did it.
So
Lindsay did it.
with your help. So there's the shell. That looks pretty cool. So now we have the front side, the bug side, and all we gotta do is flip stuff out this time, so it should be a little easier. Like that. Put these up, put these legs down that are from our other evolution form. Get these out.
Oh,
I've
they're
already
like
got his
feelers.
antenna up. So he's got these extra little appendages here, so he can easily stand up. That's a little cuter than our MegaKabuterimon.
He is pretty cute, actually.
You're always going to see a bit of the other half of him, but that's okay. I mean, he still does the full transformation, so that's the important thing.
Yeah, and I guess some people have him like that, like type of charging. But the eyes are cool, really.
Yeah,
cool.
the eyes are really cool. I think Bandai did a great job, you know,
engineering
making it. Yeah, engineering it. That's the word I'm looking for. Making it able to do that. And of course, the wings also can come up like this.
Oh, cool, yeah.
So you can do some pretty cool posing.
But I guess you
probably want to use the stand.
Yeah, and you won't want to look behind because you'll see some weird
mangled
stuff.
limbs.
But yeah, he's a cool guy.
Just like that, pretty sweet. He's pretty big, you know, bulky. So I think he'll make a nice piece in any collection. Like he'll stand out a lot. As you can see, he's bigger than my hand.
I like him like this better.
Yeah, of course, me too. Like he's just so much cuter. It reminds me more of Digimon in this form.
There we go.
Since when they have their partners, you know.
Yeah, of course they're always
when
like
the
this.
Digidestined have their partners around, they're always walking with them in this form.
It's only just before a cliffhanger that they change into their main form.
But yeah, so there he is.
Ta-da!
Kabuterimon 超進化 Atlur Kabuterimon.
So that was our review of MegaKabuterimon. Now, David and I were talking about our feelings towards Digimon when we were children, because of course a lot of us grew up with this and Pokemon.
Yeah. I was on the Pokemon side for sure. I started watching that way before, it came out 20 years ago, right? I don't know. I was like 8 or 7.
Yeah, I was in grade
Right.
school.
And that came out way before this did.
At least
So-
in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know about
I'm not
other
sure.
regions.
Maybe even in Japan they were at similar times, or even this could have been beforehand. I'm not sure. But in the UK, we only had like 2 main Japanese cartoons, which was this and Pokemon. So I loved Pokemon, not this. And so we used to like draw pictures of Pikachu beating down on these guys.
Of
But
course,
then-
like a lot of kids chose a side, right? I liked both, and I wasn't so big on that. But like you and a bunch of your
our
friends,
school
right?
was just taken over by Pokemon. But then, people started watching this, and it is really addictive.
Of course, I
Yeah.
mean, like the kids, went to the digital world, and they were
Yeah.
always in danger,
It
and
was cool.
it was good. I just like the cutesy forms more on every single one of them. So
Yeah, that's cool. Anyway,
yep. So
giveaway time.
yeah, so let's look at the winner of Robobot Kirby. So here we go. Give me a drum roll. The winner is B, who said, "Oh wow, I don't have any Nendoroids in my collection yet, but really tempted to start with this Kirby. The magnetic limbs are brilliant."
Yeah, I really want to see that technology used again and again because I just think it's cool. Like
Yeah.
the way the magnets work. Like Lindsay was saying about the Sully coming out, you can change bits on that.
Yeah, I think the eyebrows move, so
That's
you can
probably
make them
not
look
magnets,
angry.
but it's cool that they've got these little different
Right.
abilities, like with the Splatoon figures as well.
Right, their eyes move around, so
Yeah.
that's really cool. It's nice seeing all the creative ways
Yeah.
that Good Smile
Awesome
uses
company.
their optional parts and things. But anyways, how can they win Mega Kabuterimon?
Well, if they are on hobbylink.tv and they are watching this episode, then they can comment down below. And one of those comments will be randomly selected next week. And then we will ship this off to you. But please don't think you're entering if you write on YouTube.
Right.
I mean, please comment on YouTube, but make sure the bid to win this is done on hobbylink.tv.
Yep. Of course, we read your comments wherever you
All of
put
them.
them, but to enter, you have to do it on dot.
And you have to do something else. What's that?
Like and subscribe.
Yes, and of course, ring the bell.
Yep. Otherwise, you won't know when we have new contests up.
Yeah, you've got to go to hobbylink.tv. It's just every week, new stuff.
Yeah. And we
Really
don't,
good
just
reviews.
do our YouTube shows on
It's
HobbyLink
not just
TV.
us.
We also have event reports and other figure reviews,
Yeah,
kit
people
reviews.
who don't even live in Japan right on there. But of course, like Anna also does some every now and then.
Yes, she does. So check out all the content. And of course, you can also check us out on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and links to all of those are on hlj.com.
Yeah, we'll see you next week, and don't miss next week's episode.
Really good stuff.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.